result in the deposition of uric acid between the joints, as a result of which chronic gout is the disease which is a consequence. Next disease is a COPD, which means chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease is mainly caused because of the reduced contraction and relaxation of the muscles, respiratory muscles. Here you can see that the here the healthy alveoli are capable enough to take a sufficient amount of oxygen, but in this case, in the case of damaged alveoli, they are not capable enough to take sufficient amount of oxygen into the body. So this the alveoli get damaged because of the respiratory burst mechanism in the body. These polymorph neutrophils, which are inflammatory cells, produce myeloperoxidase enzyme, as a result of which nitric oxide radical and HOCl are produced. These two free radicals modify the thiols in receptors, calcium ATPase enzyme and myosin head troponin enzyme. This thiol modification may lead to the formation of COPD. Next next type of diseases which are caused by free radicals are cardiovascular diseases. First step is that free radicals attack the elastin fibers which are present in the blood vessel wall. Because of this damage to the elastin fibers, reduced elasticity of the blood vessel occurs, which may lead to hypertension. Because of this hypertension, the reduced elasticity of the blood vessel wall, the damage to the blood vessel wall occurs due to the blood pressure. Because of this damage, the free radicals attack the LDL molecules which are normally transported in the blood. Because these LDL molecules get oxidized by the free radicals, which may elicit an inflammatory response. This inflammatory response also causes a smooth muscle proliferation, as a result of which a plaque is formed. These inflammatory mediators ingest the oxidized LDL molecules, as a result of which they increase in size. As a result, a plaque is formed. This leads to the reduced blood vessel volume. Because of this, atherosclerosis is formed. This condition is known as atherosclerosis. Because of the atherosclerosis, if this atherosclerosis occurs in the coronary blood vessels, the ability of the heart to pump the blood decreases, and the blood vessel to the heart also decreases, as a result of which heart attack may occur. Next type of disease is a ulcerative colitis, which means that when you take a diet which is for example non-vegetarian diet, meat, it is, if the digestion time for the meat is more, so the meat gets into the stomach through the intestine and to the large intestine. The last part of the intestine is a colon. So where meat, because of its more digestion time, it takes a larger intestinal transit time, as a result of which bacteria act on that meat in the colon, which may lead to fermentation. Because of this fermentation, inflammatory cells may act upon these colon cells, which may lead to the inflammation of the colon wall, as a result of which ulcerative colitis may form. Next type of disease is age related macular degeneration, which means there is a certain region called macula, which is a center part of retina. This macula is responsible for the center vision. If in case there is any problem with the center vision, this means that the macula has got degenerated. Macula is also made up of a protein. So if the free radicals damage these proteins, which may lead to the degeneration of the macula. So the so free radicals are also caused for the age related macular degeneration. Free radicals are also cause for the multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis means there is damage to the myelin sheath. Myelin sheath is nothing but a fatty acid material. So if the free radicals damage this myelin sheath, which may result in multiple sclerosis. Next type of disease is the Parkinson's disease. There is a region called substantia nigra which is in the central part of the brain. This substantia nigra is responsible for the voluntary movements in the body. So substantia nigra releases neurotransmitters like dopamine. So the neurons in the substantia nigra are called dopaminergic neurons. If the free radicals damage these dopaminergic neurons, it may result in a disease called Parkinsonism. Next type of disease is a reperfusion injury. Reperfusion injury means first if the aerobic metabolism is interrupted in the body, metabolites get accumulated. Then again the oxygen is made available with reperfusion after a certain amount of gap between lapse in the aerobic metabolism. Aerobic metabolism resumes with the generation of more superoxide free radical and hydrogen peroxide. By this, the inbuilt antioxidant system in the body gets overwhelmed, as a result of which oxidative cell damage occur, which may lead to the remote injury to lungs and other organs. So these are the main diseases which are thought to be caused by the free radicals. So to combat with the harmful actions of these free radicals, there must be other molecules which are thought to reduce the harmful effects of the free radicals. What are those molecules? Those molecules are called antioxidants, which will be dealt in the next video.